Many persons will not actually be around the school area, but would want to know how to collect their certificate, especially from the University of Ibadan.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be, but they're not
Hi
gonna.
guys, my name is Charity, and I'm your one and only host. So I think this video is actually to help as many persons that are far away from the University of Ibadan or your state. So today I'll be making a very quick video, right, to help um, fellow alumni, alumnus, or what have you, that are far away from Ibadan or your state itself, and how to navigate collecting or the collection of your certificate results in total. All right, so I would love to say this. Please, if you are going to Ibadan itself without, having to just for the sole purpose of collecting certificate, maybe you want to, I think, right, you would need to collect, or rather ask for a 2 days leave. 2 days is more like the minimum because you cannot get everything done on that very day. I don't know if you get. So if you're going to be collecting your certificate at all from the University of Ibadan, this is more like my latest experience, right? You would need to get a 2 days leave for those persons that are working. And yes, if you are not working, obviously you have the time to yourself to know how to navigate things. And yes, this is for as many persons that do not have anybody to help them, do not have anybody in Ibadan or your state itself to get the certificates for them, right? So let's get straight into it. On getting there, for contest's sake, what I collected was a master's degree certificate. So I don't know if this also applies for the undergraduate, but I think it should have the same similitude, right? So on getting there, I would advise, right? I would advise guys that if you would want to get a certificate, because I know how long it. Why I'm actually doing this video is because I actually needed someone to help me out, to help me navigate the collection process, and make things easier for me since I'm not within the environs of Oyo State, Ibadan, and all of that. So I really wanted help on how to get the certificate thing. But I searched the internet, I didn't really get anything. I browsed through the university portal. I didn't really get anything handy, right? I just told myself I just needed two days leave from whatever I'm doing just to get things done. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that had this, or we probably have this issue. You not having anybody to talk to in Ibadan or your state, or you not knowing what to do as regards going to the place to get your certificate. Yes. So, right about now, um, first things first, please do well to get your leave. I said that I think 3 times before now. Get a 2 days leave. If you are working for someone, an organization, a company, or what have you, just get 2 days leave. That's first. Secondly, you might want to go with all of your credentials. Now, I mean, you might actually tell me, or you might be like, oh, okay, why am I going there with all of my credentials? Do I really need it? This is what I have to tell you. Seriously, you would need it. Might not need everything, but there may be one or two things that would be profitable for you. Okay. When you get there, sorry, I'm looking downwards because I have a couple of items, or rather a couple of documents that are in my forefront that would be showing to you guys, not really everything, but just to make it more relatable. All right, so first things first, on getting to Ibadan, right, I got to the school, headed for towards the postgraduate office, right? Postgraduate whatever building, right? And I went straight to D something. I've forgotten the name, the number of the office, but I just went straight to. I'm talking, please, undergraduate. I don't know where you guys collect yours, but this is based off of my experience collecting my master's degree certificate. So just follow through with it. You might get one or two things that would help you out in getting your certificate. Right, I headed towards the postgraduate section, right, the building itself, and I was directed to an office. Just asked around the postgraduate building. The woman there that I met told me a quite number of things for me to get or bring along with me before collecting any of my certificates. Now, the first thing she asked me was, have I done my have I paid remitter online? That's the first thing she asked me. And I told her no. Second thing she also told me, have you gotten clearance from your department, right? After you collected your results. This is this is more like I don't know if we guys can see it, but yes, this is more like the result that you will probably be given, right? That's more like the results you will be given. Maybe when you just immediately you graduate. I think that's more like it. I don't know about now, but it's been a few years I graduated, so I can't really say about now. But I'm just telling you my experience. Just pick one or two things that would help you navigate yours. Okay, so she asked if I brought my statement of results. One. She asked also if I've paid my remittance fees. I said no. Three. She asked if um I've done clearance for my department. I already told her no. And she also asked if I've done library clearance. That's another one. Then alumni fees. You have to pay alumni fees. So I'm going to go back again. One, you will need your statement of results amongst other things. So whatever you were given as notification of higher degree results or something, just to tell the world that this person really graduated from here, to whom it may concern. Some persons they give to mine, they gave me to whom it may concern, right? In case I'm coming back for it, right? So I got to whom it may concern from my department, and I also got the notification of higher degree results. Okay, so another thing you would need before I go back to all these things and clarify some things, why at that postgraduate office, it's important that you get to check, because she obviously the person there is going to ask you, when did you graduate? When did you graduate, as opposed to when did you collect, when did you take the undertaking? That's more like the convocation. When did you convocate, right? So you would have to tell her. Either they give you if you are very sure, if you didn't do it for a long time, they would give you a list of, say for example, I'm using this as an instance, say for example you graduated 2020, they might decide to give you 2019, 2020 exactly, 2021 and 2022. If you've forgotten, or peradventure you were not present at the convocation ceremony, just know that. So she's going to give you those documents or what have you, just to make sure, or whoever is going to be there, not a she alone though, but whoever that is going to be there would show you a list of convocation booklets. Those are big thick books, right? And you will locate your name, most especially if you do not have an idea of when your class graduated, or rather when your class convocated. Some persons might graduate 2020 and convocate 2022, depending on the people, rather the number of graduates they have on ground. Do you get? So but if you have an idea of when your class or your set of persons, your classmates or colleagues or whoever graduated, you are good to go. You don't need to check through. But yes, you might really need to check through at the end of the day, just to make sure you are just to comfort, just for confirmation, nothing special, just for confirmation. Yeah, that is it. So watch out for part 2.
You should see